Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back to another episode of Started from the Bottom. Not with Gateshead, we're actually with Peterborough now. And it was an interesting summer, to say the least. Basically, I just got sick of Gateshead. They weren't, I could just see them stalling, and it just, I don't know, I just didn't think it was going to happen, really. Gregor Ryder now in charge, and a much better manager than me, and younger. That's probably not a bad signing for them there, because he's a lot better than me. I mean, you can look at that's my contract. You can look at me. I suck. I don't know why Peterborough even went for me. I mean. And I had some other people. I had a championship club that was interested, actually. Of course, I think they had just gotten relegated. I can't remember who it was. I think it was... let me take a look at League 1 here. League 1. Is it 1 or 1? 1. Yes, there we are. Who was it? It was Birmingham. That's who it was. They had just gotten relegated and wanted to hire me, but they hired this lad instead, who is way better than me, of course. He's got about the same reputation, though, doesn't he? No, my reputation's a lot less. Anyway, so Peterborough. Yeah, basically we're favorites to win the league. I'm pretty sure this season, which is always nice. Yes, we are definitely favorites to win the league. Gateshead predicted to finish in 17th. I think that's going up. They were in the relegation zone, from what I can remember. And this might give away a little bit. Anyway, so I guess without further ado, we'll get on to the transfers, which there hasn't been that many. We've had some people leave on some fees, but I can't necessarily remember who any of them are. This guy was a striker that I wish I would have kept. Oh yeah, because he was kicking up a fuss about, I don't know, he was kicking up a fuss, something about the team getting relegated, even though they didn't get relegated. Maybe they were supposed to go back up and didn't, I don't know, it was some weird stuff. Got rid of him, got rid of this guy, who's Dutch, despite the very Egyptian sounding name. I mean, he's good and all, but whatever. I think he was another one. I think all these guys were kicking up a fuss about. And then this, yeah, our left back, that kind of sucked, because now we have no fullbacks. So, in terms of our signings, I don't know why I got out of that screen. Anyway, in terms of our signings, we've spent a little bit of money. We have a massive transfer budget, by the way. Like, huge transfer budget. It's currently at 8.24 million. I just don't know who to spend any of it on. Nobody wants to come, so I might as well save the money, I guess. Anyway, so our best signing easily is Connor O'Grady, who was here on loan last year, actually, and was not all that good, really. But, I mean, you look at his stats, and, I mean, he's just amazing. So, I mean, he's got potential to be League 1 championship? League 1. No, he's well suited to League 1 already, so he does have a championship potential, which is really good, so he'll be around for a while. The only concerning part about him is that he has a, well, the release clause, obviously, but the match highest earner clause. He's expensive, but, you know, we'll deal with it. Next signing was John Joe Kinney, who is a right back, just because we're lacking fullbacks so much. He's got some potential, only 22 years old. Can play as a fullback quite well. Not much more to say about him. Then we have Ben Hiller, who is, he's got a lot of potential. I think we signed him out of the trialist game thing, the whatchamacallit, the exit trials, I guess is what they are. I think is how that happened. Yeah, he got released from Manchester United. Ended up here. Now he's on loan at Aldershot this season, just to help out his development, because there was no way at this stage he could make it into the first team. Saying that, he probably could have. Why did I loan him out? Where are all of our center backs? I guess that needs some work there. It's been a while since I did this whole preseason stuff, because I meant to film this video like sometime last week, but life got in the way. Anyway, next player up is Jack Thomas, who is a decent box-to-box midfielder, has some potential. Basically, we just needed a box-to-box midfielder, so that's who we got. Not much more to say about that. In terms of our comparison to everybody else in the league, I mean, we're kind of amazing. I was just looking at this, which is why he was over there. I mean, we've got good, what is that? First touch, passing, goalkeeper's not really all that important. Defense, tackling, marking, and positioning. Notice we're above average in everything. Long shots, right? Yeah, long shots and technique, which are very good for midfielders, and passing's up there as well. Comes to the attack, we've got hitting and jumping, but I don't play a target man, so kind of concerning. And off the ball is terrible and pace is bad. Oh, jeez. We might have to figure out how to play a target man, lads. Balance in terms of the physicals, I mean, nothing amazing there. Mentals, we've got anticipation and composure, and I'm pretty sure we're okay. We're 0.01 off the ball, which is interesting because our strikers suck at that. Vision's up there. Concentration's up there. So we're a very good team. I mean, we're favorites to win the league for a reason. If I can just get some words out. In terms of preseason, I mean, we played some teams. Actually, I didn't play any of these because I was trying to get through it really quickly. But I mean, Chelsea, Arsenal actually are affiliate as well, which is interesting. We beat Havre though. I mean, they don't suck that bad. I don't know where the French championship is in terms of. Can't I click on them? From there? That's stupid. I mean, the French national. I don't know. I don't know where it ranks in terms of. Okay, there's League 2, so it's actually a better league. So better team, I guess. That's how that works. Anyway, so we beat Havre. Lost 4-6 to Tottenham, which the fact that we scored 4 against Tottenham is fairly impressive. Then we beat North Ferriby 3-1. Dagenham and Redbridge 2-0. Dagenham and Redbridge are in the National League. Yeah, they're probably a decent team down there now. Then we lost to Leyton Orient, which is expected because they're in the Championship now. League One. Are they? Where are they in League One? I'm trying to gauge how good this team is actually playing without me doing anything. Sunderland are in League One. What? Okay. Anyway, Leyton Orient are predicted to finish 15th. We're the starting, funny enough. Yeah. Okay, that's not weird at all. And then we beat Deeping Rangers just to play a local team. You might have guessed where I could have gotten that idea from. Louisville, who decided to try and take the team from whatever league they're in to wherever they went now. League One, I think. They've kind of stalled. Anyway, not my series, not important at the moment. So today we're going to play a Corrington in League 2. I don't know where they're predicted to finish. That might be worth looking at. Season preview. It's me. I don't remember where that is ever. Corrington 14th. So we should get a win here, realistically. Team for today that I'm just gonna quick pick, even though that is the team because I already put it there. I mean, this is pretty much our team. So we've got Freeman at left back, who can play left and right back. Pretty much, he was our only fullback at the club for a little while. We got McGahey, that's his name. Oh, by the way, the chairman's Irish, so we're supposed to sign Irish players, and this guy's name seems oddly Irish, despite the fact that it isn't. I can't find any Irish players, though. It's very hard when you're in League 2 to get specific nationalities that, you know, aren't English. But anyway, Harrison McGahey is one of our center backs. Quite good, actually. In fact, our center backs are really good. Then we have Connor O'Grady. Who is Connor O'Grady? I think he's captain as well. Let's see, I'm pretty sure he's captain. I think we made him captain. Then we have John Joe Kinney at right back, who's not that good, but he's got the good center backs next to him, so he should be fine. Is this guy left-footed? Either foot, good. That's very good. Anyway, in the midfield, we have Cash as the ball-winning midfielder. Who's, I mean, he's good, but he's just not his. It's not his role to play anything in midfield that isn't, you know, like an attacking position. He's actually a really bad ball-winning midfielder. I don't know why he's there. I guess he's the best we've got, unfortunately, because he's way better than this guy. This guy's gonna try and play box-to-box. I don't know why Jack Thomas wouldn't do that. Unless... Is he better than Jack Thomas? He's really not. I'm going to put Jack Thomas on. Where'd he go? There he is. Yeah, Jack Thomas can go in there. It's just more his thing. That's kind of why I signed him. I don't know why he wasn't there to begin with. We're having to play Joseph Mendez. Oh, that's because Danny Mayer's injured. Yeah, I'm remembering all this stuff now. We had a good chunk of injuries. Let me just get the... Yeah, I mean, pretty much that's our first team squad. I'm sure it looked huge, but it's not. I mean, Danny Mayer's out for 5 to 9 days. Benedict is suspended. Is he any good? Nah, he's really not. He's a ball-winning midfielder, though, so he'd probably play. Chances are midfielder really isn't that good. And then Michael Duffy's out for 3 to 4 weeks. And he can play all through there as well, so he's just good backup. He's from Northern Ireland. Does that count? Anyway, let's just go ahead and get into this. This might go terribly wrong. I forgot to mention everybody else, actually. Smith's our goalkeeper. He's on the one from Fulham, apparently. I didn't know that. Oh, McGahee's on one, too. He's on one from Sheffield United. And Matty Cash is on one from Nottingham Forest. Nobody on one from Arsenal, funny enough. Anyway, Mendez is bad. More of a striker than anything. And a target man at that. Playing out wide. This will be fun. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Our fullbacks are probably going to do all the work anyway. In the midfield, we've got Tony Adreu, who is a very, very good player. 31 years old now, French. But he's just good. He'll last a little while longer down here. Where's he been throughout his career? I mean, he started at Monaco, didn't play a game. He's played in the... No, didn't play in the Premier League with Norwich, so that kind of sucks. Highest league he's played in? Oh, jeez, that's not good. I guess No, that's their 3rd division, though, isn't it? No, that's their 2nd division, so I guess that... I don't know, you could say the championship. I don't think he ever played in the championship. I don't know. He played in the... You know, he played in the Swiss First League? No, that's not the Swiss First League. That's the 2nd league. He's just not good. Anyway, Inman, who can play all the way across the front line, 2.5 star, not very good, really. Playing him as an inside forward, I assume. Nope, winger. Okay, he'll survive. And then McBurney up top. You can tell the best part of this team's the defense. So, basically, we're just going to try and scrape a 1-0. Sounds good. Let's go, lads. Jack Thomas and Matthew Stevens needs a number. Who's Matthew Stevens? Is he He's in the under 23s, I take it. Yeah. Ooh, he's good, though. Not really. He can just play a position that's good. Anyway, Jack Thomas gets number 6. That's the important part. Let's just go ahead and get into this and see what happens as our season kicks off. This could be really, really, really bad. We'll see what happens, though. I mean, we're favorites for a reason, I guess. I feel like the tactic doesn't suit the team, or the team doesn't suit the tactic, one or the other. I guess my philosophy is the team doesn't suit the tactic. So I need to change the team, because that's a good tactic, and I'm not going to mess with it. I mean, we've kind of dominated this game early on, or, well, really early on we were dominating. They've kind of grown into it a little bit, according to Stanley, though. Not much going on, though. Sitting down in 17th. Guess it's on alphabetical order for the most part. And that was the worst first half I've ever seen. Okay. Yeah, I mean, if we can get a goal, we'll be firmly in control, but I don't think we're going to get one today. It just doesn't seem like our day. I feel like the team doesn't quite know the system yet. Maybe that's it. Looks like Matty Cash is going to have to come off soon. And he is. His condition's dropping like a rock. Let's see, who's the better ball-winning mid? He's not bad. No. Undo that. I feel like it was no. Nothing, guys. Nothing. Oh, the game's going on behind me. We've gotten a goal. Doesn't it pause when you do that? I could have sworn it paused. I don't know. It must have been when I clicked no, it decided to resume the game. But we will have a highlight here. Fortunately, I have replays turned on. But we've gotten our 1 goal, which is very, very good, because I don't think they're going to score on us. Anyway, Thomas had the ball here. Passes to Andreu, who passes it forward to Inman, who just finds the near post just out of the keeper's reach. That's a well-worked goal. And I like me a well-worked goal. So we got that 1 goal that I wanted. I mean, our goal difference is going to be... how many games do we play down here? 40-something? 44, right? That doesn't sound right. 46. Yeah, 46 is the right number, trying to do math. 46, so we're going to have a 46 goal difference. Nice, unless we score again here. Thomas now. And Thomas again shoots, saved by the keeper. Jones. We're going to go and make another sub here, actually. Right in the middle of the corner. No big deal. I guess Inman. No. Just don't do all that then. Shows how well I know this team. Navi can come on, yeah. Is he any good? Yeah, he's okay. This team's very average, but it's good enough. The team itself is average within the team, I guess. We don't have any superstars, really. It's interesting. We're going to go and make our last sub here. We've got a pick to make. I guess we'll take off Andre. No, we can't take him off, can we? Because we don't have a left mid on the bench. Great. Jack Thomas. Nope, that can't happen either. It's going to have to be McGahee, I guess. Unless is anybody just playing bad? Because they're not really that... Okay, these guys are playing bad. Well, the striker for one, so we're going to bring on Ryan Aloft, I guess. Who's also a target man, but he scores goals. I mean, I've seen him do it. So... I think he scored one of the goals against Tottenham, actually. And Tottenham were not playing a weak team. I can guarantee you that one. But it looks like we are going to walk out boring 1-0 winners here, which is exactly what I wanted. Even though we're 9th in the table, but... Good win, lads. Good win. I like it. 1-0. Okay, let's just scroll through these real quick. Those are just some of the random players I'm scouting. I mean, that's a good first episode, I think. Next time you see the team, I haven't even looked at this, honestly. We don't want to do the EFL Cup first round, even though it's against MK Dons, who are in League 1 now, or Championship. Scared. Which I think is actually a derby as well, isn't it? I'm not crazy, or do I just hate MK Dons, so I think every time I play them is a bit of a rivalry. Who are our rivals? Let's take a look at this real quick. It's under General, right? Okay, so we got Cambridge, Northampton, and MK Dons, which is a competitive rivalry because they were AFC Wimbledon, I guess. Which is really bad because I kind of like Northampton. 24th in League 1. I don't follow them extensively though, because obviously you can't watch League 1/League 2/the Championship, whatever league they've been in recently. I don't think they've made it to the Championship. League 1, you just can't watch it in the US. Not a thing, unfortunately. You can watch the Championship a little bit, but not so much League 1. And I kind of like Cambridge too. I don't know, not much though. It's just because a YouTuber I watch supports them. Anyway, next game. That's what I was looking at. I mean, MK Dons seems like a good one. When do we play Gateshead? Here, we don't play Gateshead for a long time. Is that the first game against Gateshead? Way down there? Yeah, I guess so. And then we play them towards the end of the season again there. I guess maybe Crewe and Cheltenham in the Checker Trade Trophy. Because the Checker Trade Trophy, is annoying as it might be sometimes, it would be a good competition to win because it's pretty much our only shot at silverware other than the league. Because, I mean, we're not going to win the EFL Cup. We're not going to win the FA Cup. So, You know, and that looks like an episode down there too. So we'll get that one into between Cambridge and the FA Cup first round. Sounds good. So next time you see the team will be Crewe and Cheltenham. If you have enjoyed this first episode with Peterborough, please do leave a like on the video, subscribe if you're new, and leave a comment. Give me some feedback. I like to know how I'm doing. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.